Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again. The other unspoken agreement. Men have decided to roll the dice and forego health insurance for their dream in the Philippines. And if you don't ask me if I have any coverage, I won't ask you. If we worked our whole lives to earn great insurance for our retirement, whether it be a company plan or Medicare, only to come to a country where it's no good. It's not accepted here. Of all the crazy things that I've seen older men do here in the Philippines, to make a conscious decision not to have health insurance at this stage of their lives is the craziest of them all. To say that we're playing with fire would not go far enough. We're literally playing with our lives. And y'all know I'm an advocate of self-care. Self-care is very important, but emergencies happen under the best of conditions. It's simply not a wise thing to do, to be without any coverage. It's foolish. But many of us are doing just that. We have zero coverage. We've decided to forego it, roll the dice for our dream here in the Philippines. I watch men who are as successful in their countries as is humanly possible, who have made the correct decision time and time again for their entire adult lives, throw it all away and buy into the lie that they can slide by without any health insurance. Now, these are men who have been insured since they can remember. They've been insured forever. So what makes us turn off the mechanism in our brains that caused us to make the right decisions on a regular basis? And then convince ourselves that having zero coverage in the face of overwhelming odds that it's the right thing to do. Is life so bad over there, wherever there is, that we risk it all for a few years of sun and fun? Is the allure of the Philippines so great that we forsake the commonest sense? This is what we want to talk about, guys. How important is health insurance as we get older? And then add to the fact that you're 8,000 miles away in the Philippines, where they only recognize our cash money in times of emergencies and serious illness. Well, the main thing that I'm going to talk about is money. We're always worried about money. Do we have enough? Are we going to run out? Well, having some type of health insurance is going to protect your nest egg. All that money you saved over the years just to come over here and live out your golden years, or the fourth quarter as I call it. But you know, if you have a critical illness, stroke, heart attack, cancer, it can wipe it all out. And as we get older, we become more susceptible to these critical illnesses. Look, I'm an insurance agent. I know what I'm talking about. Men, our health insurance is cheaper than a woman's, everything being equal, because we won't use our health insurance. A woman's going to use hers time and time again, but we won't. But age matters when it comes to healthcare premiums. So when you come over here, you're already well in your 60s, some of us 70s and 80s, trying to buy a health insurance plan that's going to protect you in the Philippines can be kind of difficult and very expensive. Then when you add into that any pre-existing illnesses, and I'm telling you, man, you're shit out of luck. Just let me be honest. You know, and then there's a lot of things that happen unexpectedly over here. Tropical diseases, the weather, you know, you live in a place where typhoons and earthquakes could happen. You could be involved in that sort of an emergency. Your money's gone. And as we get older, guys, I'm telling you now, you become more susceptible to critical illness. So why do people do it? I don't know. I don't have that answer. I have no idea why men who have been successful in their chosen fields in their countries for their entire lives would all of a sudden come over here and do what I consider the craziest thing of all and forego health insurance. You can look yourself in the mirror right now and ask yourself, why don't I have coverage? Why am I risking it all for these few years of sun and fun? Because the clock is ticking. It's just only a matter of time before it's going to happen, guys. But it's the other unspoken agreement. If I don't ask you if you have coverage, then you don't ask me. This is the unspoken agreement that men have had. We go around, we do everything together. But when you bring up health insurance, we draw a blank. We make a conscious decision not to have health insurance in the face of overwhelming evidence that we're going to need it. Overwhelming odds say that the older you get, the more likely you're going to need some type of doctor visit or hospitalization. And yet we don't do it. We go against the grain. It's not even, to be without coverage, you know, I say it's not wise. It's actually foolish.
Yeah.
Because emergencies happen, listen guys, under the best of conditions. So thank y'all so much for stopping by again. I thought I would talk about this because I'm getting ready to board a ferry headed to Cagayan de Oro from Cebu City. And in light of all the ferry accidents that's been going on, you know, I'm thankful that I have some coverage. It's not the best coverage, but I have some. And if something were to happen with the little money I have in the bank and the coverage that I have, we should be okay. I'm not going to leave Maryland and the kids in some type of financial ban, which is what will happen to a lot of us if we were to be involved in an accident or serious illness at this time. But our ferry leaves at 7:30 tonight. We'll arrive in Cagayan de Oro at 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning, August the 22nd. The meet and greet is August 24th at 3 p.m. at Charlie Beach Resort and Conference Center. Starts at 3 o'clock. If you're in Cagayan de Oro, anywhere near there, Camigan Island, stop by, have some great food, great conversation, meet some great people, make some connections. And if you're out there right now and you're watching me and you don't have health care insurance and you're in the Philippines living your best life, living your dream, I would get with somebody right now who could steer me in the right direction so I can get that coverage, guys. So if in America, it's early, you're about to get up, you're going to work, you're going to school, you're going to the gym, you're going to get a newspaper. If you see somebody out in the street or wherever you see them, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, I don't know, I guess it's about 5 o'clock p.m. on a beautiful Monday afternoon, overcast skies in Cebu City. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. September the 16th, mark that on your calendar. I will be making a walk from San Carlos City in Negros Occidental to Dumaguete in Negros Oriental. It's 165 kilometers, about 102 miles. I'm gonna bring y'all along with me. I'm gonna document that walk to promote fitness and to promote unity. Take care, everybody.